Hi there, my name is Da Vinci Jeremy, and I want to talk about a topic that most economists are not talking about. There are a few people talking about it, and there's one. I will place a link beside here to point out who that is that mentioned it. It's the COMEX default. The COMEX is a futures exchange. Basically, it allows people like farmers and miners and so forth, people who produce commodities, to sell futures contracts of the product that they were planning to produce. So, for example, they can sell something today that they don't have and provide it later. So it's and the COMEX is used for example traders who are who want to gamble uh, that hey, you know what, I'm gonna buy that commodity because I think it's gonna go up. And so the farmers and miners, they don't have to gamble. They don't have to wait until they produce the product in order to get the money. They know that they're gonna get the money right now. So also, I'd like to go into the point of how the COMEX is used, for example, for um, for dealers, for example, because it's very important that I discuss that because most people think that, like, for example, silver, and I'm gonna get into a point why I'm talking about silver in a specific moment, but um, silver, for example, people think that the silver dealers purchase the silver, right, at a higher price, like $20 or whatever, or 15 or 16 or $12, and the price goes down, and so they don't want to sell it to you. Well, no, it doesn't work that way. What they do is they when they're about to purchase silver from a miner or from another person who's selling it, is they sell a futures contract saying, okay, I promise to pay you silver sometime in the future, right? And they take that money and use it to purchase the physical silver. Now, when they go to sell it, they just mark up the price, right? And they sell it to somebody else. So if the price goes down, right, they can sell it at that lower price plus their markup. And then what they do is buy back their contract from the futures market. So when the money comes in for the silver that they're going to sell, and it's at a lower price now, they just buy back their futures contract that they sold before. Now, what's interesting about that now, why this is going to all default is because there's a lot because anyone actually can sell silver, any amount of silver or any amount of any product on the futures market. You just can't buy. Your amount that you can buy is restricted, right? So banks, in order to raise capital, have been caught. And I'm gonna provide the link of where that information is. They've been caught selling massive amounts of silver and gold that they don't have because anyone can do it, right? And it's as long as they have to buy it back in the future. Now, but the problem is the COMEX. The way it works is that people can request delivery of the product, right? They don't have to. They don't have to buy back. They don't have to rebuy the contract if they don't want the contract. They want it to take delivery, right? Because the way the futures market works, as soon as your contract expires, you can either like this, for example, if you're on the selling side, right, you can resell the product, the item, and if you're on the buying side, you can rebuy the item, right? So one person said for every buyer, for every long, there's a short. But the problem is, what happens if the long, the person who buys the contract, doesn't want to rebuy the contract, and he wants delivery of his product, and you don't have it. Well, under contract law in the United States, you got to pay cash. The selling person gets to pay the buyer cash. So what happens is that that's considered a default, right? And as the person who wants the product, he's like, I don't want that because because if you go and buy silver right now, you're paying $4 over spot, $5 over spot. So people are going to eventually go, well, you know what? I don't want this futures contract because if I take the physical metal and sell it in the open market, I'm going to make a profit. So eventually, it's going to get to a point where people are going to want the physical metal so they can sell the physical metal at a profit. And that's going to be default. And what happens is when the people default, they're going to go out into the market and try to buy the physical metal. And then, I mean, it's all hell is going to break loose with the price. This is going to same with the with gold, but silver is unique because silver's been depressed so much for so long that the price will explode. First on the black market, I think the COMEX default. Once the COMEX defaults, what's going to happen is the prices are going to go down. You're like, huh? What do you mean the price of silver is going to go down? Well, the price on the COMEX is going to go down because if no one rolls over their their buying contract, right, and the selling contract rolls over, right? What happens if there's more sellers than there are buyers? Yeah, you get the picture, right? The price goes down because the bid goes down. So it can tumble rapidly, especially with the uptick rule change. I don't know if it applies to commodities so much, but basically they can sell it. They can bid a lower price than what the ask is. So anyways, so what's going to happen? What I believe is going to happen. This is my opinion. Is that the prices of commodities are just going to fall through the floor because no one's going to want want the to purchase a commodities contract. They're gonna and if they do, they're gonna want delivery. They're gonna want the physical product, and there's going to be a lot of people who are selling short, selling product that they don't have, and that will drive the prices down. So watch out. Take physical delivery of any product you want because it's coming. The defaults are coming, and the price is going to drop, and they're going to probably shut down the COMEX once that happens, and then a funny thing is going to happen because people who have gold and silver held at what's it called, third party places like Perth Mint or wherever, Gold Money, wherever, doesn't matter. Their price is based. Your price contract is based on the COMEX price. So whatever the COMEX price is set to, that's what you're paying. That's how much you're getting back because they're not going to deliver you any physical metal, right? When you call them and say, "Hey, send me my gold, send me my silver," they're going to say, "Nah, we don't have it, and but here we can give you cash," and you're SOF. So start taking delivery of your stuff, else you're gonna feel the pain. So that's all I gotta